Hey guys, it's Babypowder and I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now, when I did the Volatile Earth farm, I mentioned I would probably come back and do like a part 2, and that's what I've done today. I decided to go ahead and try the whole running the route that I kind of mentioned, and putting all of my toons except for one down where that big group of mobs are, and using potion of treasure finding to see if it's worth it. So let's go ahead and take a look and just see if it is or not. Alright guys, so as you remember, I first showed you this volatile farm, which if you haven't seen it already, I'll put the link up at the top of the screen. Go check that one out. That one that I did before is kind of like the lazy man way of doing it, so you don't have to actually even move. You can just sit there and kill, possibly listen to music, watch a movie, whatever, just so you can just hit the button and then just go around and loot your stuff. This time though, you do have to run a route, but I believe you can get a lot more stuff because it actually does make it kind of worth it to put potion of treasure finding at least on 3 of your potatoes. So basically though, the route is really not that big, so it's not like it's too out of the way of being lazy still, because I mean, yeah, you do have to move around, but it's not like you have to go all the way across the map. And basically all the route is going from, actually, let me, in case you haven't seen, you're wondering where this is, it's just right as soon as you come out to Mount Hyjal. Whether you take the Emerald Dreamway or take the portal in your main city, it's just right at the tree, right where you start at. And as soon as you come out here, basically you have your main setup over here, kind of like I showed in the first one, which, like I said, you can go check out the other one. I showed out all the points as far as, where you can set everybody if you want to do the lazy way. And then I actually kind of mentioned the route I had in mind for doing this, farm this way. But with this one, basically you want to go from skull to X with your main. And actually it's not even quite as far as I was thinking it was going to be that you had to run, because honestly you don't even have to kill, like right where X is where I had my main in the first video, and I had it to where they were killing the mob up top and the one at the bottom, but it looks like you really don't even have to worry about the one at the bottom. You just have to kill the one at the top and they still respawn and everything works great. But anyway, let me kind of show you how this works. So I'll kill the one over here by skull, go and start making my way, which actually I'm moving slower because I'm not using the bear tartar because it's already ran out. And I'll just make my way to X, and then right there I kill that one, and then I start making my way back over. As you see, everything's already respawned. And then I just have to kill this one over there and make my way on back. Sometimes you have to go up the hill a little bit right here just to make sure you kill that guy over there, but that's about it. And then just come back over here. As you see, he's already back up. Kill that one, come on back over. All right, and then once you do that for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, somewhere in between there, you want to go ahead and start looting, and you want to loot everything in your area, and then come over here towards this potato. And this is the only potato right here where a circle is that is actually not using a potion of treasure finding, because there's not a whole big group of mobs. They're like 5. They're spread out as far as the packs go, and it's just not worth it for that potato to actually use the potion of treasure finding because of that reason. Now you are missing this mob, whereas my main was actually sitting like in between these 2 mobs in the first video, but it's okay, it's just one mob. All right, then I have 2 potatoes just sitting here staring at each other around the whole big pack of mobs, and they're both using potion of treasure finding. And then this one right here, I actually brought him down a little bit. He was actually up here in the first video, but I decided so they have better chance of getting some of the mobs down here too with their looter ring. I moved diamond to right here, and you'll loot all these. And like I said, have mentioned in all my videos, make sure that you're pressing your keybind for your looter ring as you're flying around looting, so that your potatoes are looting as well. And this one right here, I want to kind of mention with square, I actually had them pulled out a little bit, and I was actually hitting that mob right there with square, which you can do, but I did notice during that time it seemed like square was not getting as much loot as triangle, and it really was like, kind of, is it really worth using the potion of treasure finding on that potato if they're not getting that much loot? It's amazing how much just a couple steps from this way right here to where it could hit that mob to getting closer to triangle, that all the loot that they were getting compared to when they were moved out just slightly. But it did make a big difference. Now, another thing, we're getting ready to go over everything I got and kind of see whether or not it's worth actually getting all 3 things potion of treasure finding for the potatoes, and see how much it kind of differs from the first video. I do need to mention I did mess up a couple ways. Actually, the one that's where diamond is, it's kind of up on the hill over here. I forgot to use the potion of treasure finding like 13 minutes in, so didn't get exactly everything, but that's kind of going to show like if you were really on point and you made sure everybody took their potion of treasure finding and you didn't mess up like me. You know, if it's worth it to me, then it's definitely worth it if you're not messing up. Also, another thing is, well, I got disconnected. I was on my loot phase, my one before my last one. So I had a loot phase where I actually got disconnected on my main. So I missed the whole entire loot phase also. So that's going to be like 2 things right there that could, you know, if they didn't happen, you could possibly get more. So if we still get more than we got the first time and everything, then it's definitely going to be worth it to do it this way if you're willing to run a route compared to just sitting still. So let's go ahead and get everybody together, clear everything out, and actually see exactly what we got by doing it this way instead of the other way. Alright guys, so now that we got everybody here together and we've cleared everything out and we got everything looking all pretty, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So first off, we got like, I think it was 980 some Volatile Earth for just my main last time, and then it ended up being like 2200, a little over 2200 Volatile Earth on, you know, all the toons combined. So looking at just the Volatile Earth, we got 946. So we got about 40 less Volatile Earth on my main. But then again, we did miss an entire loot phase, which means that probably we've got that, maybe even more. Because there's a lot of volatiles you get when you go do your route with your main with looting. Okay, so we missed a couple Volatile Earth. Then again, like I said, we missed a whole loot phase. But I do feel like even my main was possibly getting more loot. Now, I'm not actually, as you see, I didn't clear out my gold or anything. I actually am not going to do the raw gold because I wanted to actually take advantage of disenchanting those greens, unlike last time. I still believe you'll get more raw gold just because, one, you're getting the loot boxes on your potatoes, so you're bound to get more raw gold just from that. But anyway, I did want to go ahead and take advantage of actually getting the most out of this farm, which will happen if you decide to disenchant those greens, because those enchanting materials actually will provide a lot more gold if you decide to sell them on the auction house. But anyway, moving on, we got 35 volatile fire, 46 volatile water, 21 volatile air, and 37 volatile life, 57 priority ore, and 58 elementium ore. Now all that stuff comes from those little tiny treasure chests. And as far as low value stuff, we got all this right here, which I felt like was at least worth putting up on the auction house on my low value toon, but not really worth going over. Then we got these items. Now, I'm not even sure about this neck piece because it is a neck piece, but it's not showing a market value, but it does show a region value of about 15,000 gold, which actually means that my add-on probably won't even pick it up. But we'll try it out. It does have a 0.03 sell rate. We'll see if somebody buys it. We got this staff here. This might be fake value, but then again, it does have a 0.02 sell rate. 40,000 in my realm, 34,000 region. We have this dagger here, 51,000 my realm, 45,000 region. We have this sword here, 0.03 sell rate, so actually not a bad sell rate at all. 105,000 my realm, 85,000 region. And then these blue bracers at a 0.03 sell rate, again not showing a market value, so probably won't actually show anything with my macro on this one, but 73,000 region value. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and at least pull up our chat box here and see what the value is, at least on my main, even though we'll probably get gypped a little bit on those couple items. But then again, some of these items, it might be fake values, so it'll even out a little bit probably. When we click our macro, it's actually showing us 496,304 gold in value. Now, last time we did this, we actually only showed like, what's it, like a little over 100,000 or something like that in value on my main. So yeah, a little bit better. I can't really recall. I think wasn't the total, like total was like 600 and some thousand, but I think majority of that came from the potatoes. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and switch over to our potatoes, see exactly what they got, and actually we'll kind of see whether or not it was actually worth using the 3 potions of treasure finding compared to what I actually paid for them and what extras we actually got. So let's go over there and look at their stuff now. Alright guys, so now that we're on our toon that's actually holding all the loot from the potatoes, as you see here, we actually got 1,933 of the Volatile Earth, which means we actually got a whole lot more of the Volatile Earth for one, so that's a win-win. That's what, so we got about 2,200 the first video, and this is going to put us at a little over 2,800, maybe close to 2,900 Volatile Earth, just doing like average there. Then we got 75 of the Volatile Fire, 91 of the Volatile Air, 75 of the Volatile Water, 58 of the Volatile Life, 95 of the Pyrite Ore, and 62 of the Elementing Ore. And like I said, remember, even one of my potatoes, I was like 13 minutes behind on actually putting the potion of treasure finding on, so we did miss out a little bit on these. But we're still going to see if it was actually worth using the 3 potions of treasure finding. So what we had, 3 potions of treasure finding. The last price I paid was about 700 gold a piece. So 700, that should be, 2,100 gold. So let's see, we got 75 volatile fire, and that value, let's see if I can get it to work here. Well, the volatile fire pays for it alone at 6,150 gold. Volatile air actually pays for more than it. I mean, everything here is actually paying for more than what I would actually pay for the volatile, the treasure potion of treasure finding. So actually, we didn't even need to use the calculator there. I pulled it up for no reason. But anyway, as far as all the other items we got, these are all the low value stuff. Not really gonna go over, but will be worth putting up on my auction house for my low value toon. But these items here, really need to take a look here. So these greens, probably not as much, but we did get these 2 bracers, 16,000 mile roam, 10,000 region. 2 of those. We got this sword at 39,000, almost 40,000 mile roam, 85,000 region. We got the crossbow here, I think it's the same one we got last time, 81,000 mile roam, 59,000 region. We got this axe here, 21,000 mile roam, 40,000 region. Then this is what I want you guys to really look at, the blues here. We got 2 of these staffs, 30,000 market value mile roam, because there's none up on the auction house, and 24,000 region, 0.03 sell rate. Pretty nice there. We got 2 of those. We got this axe here, which I've actually gotten this one from the Volatile Air Farm, which if you haven't checked that one out, go check that one out as well. I'll leave it up top of the screen. Pretty cool with trying to get, you got some humanoid mobs there, so you can get some more of the Ember Silk Cloth, which actually I didn't add that in here as well. I've got a whole bunch of that. I went ahead and sent to the Disenchanter as well, because they're also a tailor. And, but I do believe I've gotten this on my alliance group with the Volatile Air Farm. But anyway, this one's at 30,000 my realm, 21,000 region, 0.03 sell rate. We got the sword here, the Rage Possessed Great Sword, 78,000 my realm, and then 64,000 region. It looks really nice. We also got this shield, this shield right here, 147,000 my realm. But then again, it's only 22, almost 23,000 region, 0.02 sell rate. Does look pretty cool, I'd have to say. So it'd be awesome if I could actually get 147,000. Now that's really going to boost up my add-on there, because it is showing 498,000 gold market value for some reason. And then just this green axe I put over is 20,000 mile round, 13,000 region. But let's go ahead and pull up our chat box here and see exactly what our value is. And That's 1,191,554 gold. Which, like I said, is probably going to be inflated just a little bit just because of the shield. We'll just say we'll knock 300,000 off of that. So our total value of this farm, which the last time was about 600, a little over 600,000 gold, with doing it the other way, we got 1,191,554, and like I said, we'll subtract 300,000 from that, but then we'll add what my main got, which was 496. I won't worry about the rest, but we'll add that. That brings us to 1,387,554 gold in value. Now again, that's value. That's also not considering the raw gold we did get, which we added in with the other video. It's also not considering the extra amount that we're going to get from the the enchanting materials when we disenchant those items. And yeah, I mean, it might be a little bit inflated because some of these items might be fake value. I have seen some, I do believe I have seen some of these items selling when I've been doing the auction house cleanups, but I haven't actually gotten familiar enough with them to actually pinpoint that. But I do believe I have seen some of them selling. And it is going to be really nice to see how well these blue items do, which is one reason why I even started to do the volatile air farm, was to try to get some of these blues out. I know the sword and that shield are also some of those items I was looking for with the volatile air farm. Just haven't been able to get them yet. So I am really curious to see how well those two items sell, along with that staff. But anyway, guys, definitely come try it out. Definitely worth actually using 3 potion of treasure findings on your potatoes and using the one on your main. Just like I said, the one that's way off in the distance that you have to just use to respawn the mobs, not probably worth using it on that one, as the loot compared to what the other toons are getting is nowhere near as much, so you're probably just going to lose value there. But yeah, definitely worth doing if you're willing to actually pay attention and run a small little route. But then again, if you just want to do the lazy way, it's still valuable. You'll still get plenty of loot for not paying attention to really what's going on, except for when you're looting. But yeah, definitely try this out. Definitely get your gold, get tons of your volatiles, and possibly some of these nice blues, and see how well they sell in your realm. Alright guys, so to conclude the video on the Volatile Earth Farm Part 2, because we already did Part 1, definitely worth doing if you're willing to run a route and not take the lazy route, as we made more than double the value with this one. And that's not even considering the raw gold, that's not even considering the, the amount we'll get from the enchanting materials or the Ember Silk Cloth, because the Ember Silk Cloth was in the bags for the first one, it wasn't in this one. And then that's also, this time, unlike the first time, like I said, I missed an entire loot phase with my main because I got DC'd, and I also had the issue where I forgot to put the push of treasure finding on one of the potatoes because I, just forgot like 13 minutes in, and had to throw the push of treasure finding on. But anyway, guys, yeah, definitely worth it. Like 1.3 million gold in value compared to 600,000. Yeah, it's still great. If you want to take a lazy route, go ahead. It's still a really good farm that way, but if you want to make the most out of it, definitely run the route and put all your potatoes there and use the potion of treasure finding on all of them except for one. But anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below, and also hit that subscribe button so you make sure you don't miss another one of these amazing multi-box gold guides I have coming out. And if there is a farm you'd like for me to try to multi-box and post a video, go ahead and leave a comment down below so I can check it out, see if it works, and post a video. But other than that, guys, that's about all I have. Oh, and don't forget that I am streaming on Twitch. There are links down below, Discord links down below, and Facebook and Twitter if you want to follow me on there. But anyway, guys, that's about all I have. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.